video games, the one thing that makes you think whether you want to play Mario Kart or some unknown game because the sticker's torn off. Just quickly, as you may notice, this is a bit of a different setup. I know, that's messy, leave me alone. And that's because, like, stuff got moved around. So, yay, you're gonna have a new back wall. It may not be the best, but it's better, and that's actually kind of ironic considering the wall that I used to film with has been plastered with stickers. Literally, look at this beautiful mess of stickers. I know it's mostly Shadow the Hedgehog, but leave me alone, it's Shadow the Hedgehog. But we're not here for some fancy schmancy stickers that may or may not have probably, I don't know, done something to my printer ink. We're here for video games and consoles. Specifically, my collection. Because, well, yeah, I don't really know who cares about my video game collection. I want to share. I also haven't done like a video in a month, so basically, I like video games, I like consoles, and I want to share them. The ones that I actually own, give some backstory, I don't know, just give some input about them. First, we'll start off with the consoles, because yay. Nintendo DSi, yes, there's a Beerus sticker on this one. This is my first console. I've had this since I was like 5, so almost 10 or so years ago. It's seen better days. I mean, it plays games sometimes. Literally, it's like I wanna play some good old Mario Kart DS, because as a wise person once said, if you never played Mario Kart on the DS, you weren't playing the DS. It just doesn't show up. Take it out, it gets stuck. Put it back in, it tries its best. I'm not letting it die on me. Okay, fine, DOS. Game Boy Advance. I actually got this semi-recently. I actually don't know when I got this. It was last year. What do we have for it? I don't know. I'm just gonna put you're not gonna know what that game is. You're not gonna know. Now, Game Boy Advance is with the screen you cannot see at all. It's trying its best. The Nintendo Wii. I don't have much history with this one, except for the fact that I got it, or rather my brother got it, like what, almost 7 years ago, maybe 8, just got it, I think for free, and we played a bunch of Wii Sports. That's all we had, just Wii Sports, but it's a good game. It's Wii Sports. I'm not doing this in any form of release order, and you only know that because I've now got a Game Boy Color. As you can see, there's a Foxy sticker, because I think that putting stickers on them make them more your own. You know, it's got a dirty screen. I don't know how that happened. I haven't used this in like 2 weeks. Does it even have batteries? It has batteries, oh my god. Nintendo 64. Now, look, get ready for a funny story about this one. I got this last month. I spent like, what, 60 quid in, I don't know how much that'd be in American dollars, and I only say that because most of my audience is American, so do the conversion yourself, I guess. The thing is I spent like 60 quid on this with an unofficial game pack controller and AV cables, all of that good stuff, all unofficial. Spent like 60 quid on this as well, it wasn't even this, and realised I had bought a broken console. So then I sold it for 15 quid, making sure people know it was broken, and then I bought this, nearly 40 quid, and now it's pretty good. I've only got one game for it. I did have 2, sold the other one, didn't like it. I guess, I don't really know, it just, I have it in 64 now, that's fun. Xbox One, this thing is huge. So, I don't know if this is a limited edition thing, because it's Chelsea, it's got a Chelsea shell. Yeah, I said that right. It's really cool. I've had this, actually, how long have I had this? I've had this a good couple years. I don't really have any games for it. I mean, I have a couple installed. I mean, I have Undertale on it. I got Slender the Arrival on it. That's about it, to be honest. I sold my physical games because I never played them, so unfortunately this is all you're going to see of the Xbox, because I got no games for it. The Nintendo Switch. We've had this, a year? Less than that? I don't know. It's fun. I have nothing to say. It's just fun. That's all I have to say. Now, it's time for the games. The main bit that I've been getting to because, I mean, yeah, the consoles are good, but there isn't much for me to talk about other than, oh, this is how I got it. This is what happened. This is how I ended up spending about 100 or so quid getting £15 back on it because I accidentally bought a broken console. That type of stuff. Game Boy games. I have a good couple, I guess. In the Zone 2000. Never played this. I'll have a look. I'll probably play it. Boomer's Adventure Asmic World. I don't know. I've been trying to play this. It's confusing. Pokemon Pinball. It's Pokemon Pinball. There's nothing to say about it. It's just Pokemon Pinball. Tetris. If you haven't never owned Tetris while playing a Game Boy, have you ever actually owned a Game Boy? Mario Snow. Super Mario Land 2 6 golden coins. I didn't bother to get Super Mario Land 1 and actually didn't know it existed until I ended up watching a video about it and then realised how terrible the graphics are compared to this. Yippee! Pokemon Blue. It's Pokemon Blue. I, like, one time randomly beat the game massively because I was going on, like, buses every single day. I just played it, and I kept playing it, and I just kept playing it until I beat the game, and then thought, hey, I'm gonna complete the Pokedex. I'm gonna get a copy of Pokemon Red, and, you know, I bought a link cable. I'm gonna have an advance so I can complete the Pokedex. And then I decided not to complete the Pokedex, and then I restarted to do a Nuzlocke, because I wanted to do a video about doing a Nuzlocke, but then realised that buying a capture card for a Game Boy is expensive as hell. So I'd have to do an emulator, but I wanted to do it on an actual cartridge, so I deleted my save file for nothing. Baxter the Blastoise, you will be missed. Advanced games. I have a fake copy of Pokemon Emerald, and funny story about this one is the fact I bought it, knowing it was fake, and then thought, you know what, I don't want a fake copy, but I'm not spending like, what, 200 quid just to get a good, genuine, authentic copy of Pokemon Emerald, so I'm going to go the cheap alternative. I'm going to buy a Japanese copy of Pokemon Ruby. I didn't even play this one either. And this is coming from someone whose Generation 3 is their favourite advanced line. Because it was my first ever Pokemon game. Well, yeah, it was my first ever, but I've played more of like Fire Red than anything. Albeit it was on an emulator, but I guess, yeah, so that exists. My first ever Game Boy Advance game. The first one, the one that started it all with the whole Game Boy Advance line. I would play this on my DS Lite, which I still do have, but it's currently in pieces, hence why I didn't show it. Hogwarts Quidditch. Look, it's a fun game. It's one of those games that you play. It's not fun when you're playing it for the sake of playing a video game, but it's fun when you're playing it because you're bored. Especially when you do the World Cup. They're fun. And then one I actually got, like, what? I got this like a week ago. Mario Kart Super Circuit. And fun fact, very, very fun fact, I am looking to get every single Mario Kart game that I can actually play. So that's like, what, 6 Mario Kart games? And I have 4. It's amazing. I have Sonic Advance. This isn't an official box, but it's still a box. Get Sonic Advance. It's an amazing game. I know I'm currently dealing with like a mass. I'm just very massively interested in Sonic right now. Hence why the stickers are all over the wall. So I thought, hey, why don't I get Sonic Advance? And then I mixed up Sonic Advance with Sonic Advance 2. So now I'm just gonna get the trilogy because why not? DS games. How fun! Right, let's get to the cartridgeless one. No, let's get to the casingless one. Wrong one. Actually, no. A little bit of backstory before we get to the Brain Train because I don't like that game. One thing, me, Ready Ace, the person you're currently watching, sold about 30 or so of my old DS games. Or just games in general, but there's like 18 of them. Well, old DS games. I had like Nintendogs, Big Brain Academy, and now I'll probably have a picture currently on screen as to actually what I sold. I had a really good Dolphin game that I just really absolutely loved. I don't know whether I regret selling that one or not. I mean, I even had Professor Layton in the Curious Village, but that wasn't even one I bought. I moved into a house, and it was just on a radiator, so I thought I'd get it. And that actually isn't the first time. I think there are 3 games that I have just randomly found either by shoes, on a radiator, or on a kitchen counter when I moved into a house. I just randomly found them, and I've kept them ever since. Except for the Professor Layton one. Again, that was the one I found on a radiator. Then there was a game called Zubo, which I don't hear enough people talking about, but my god, is it an amazing game. I randomly found that in our shoe rack, and I have absolutely no idea where the hell it come from, but it was a very good game. And then I found this game on a kitchen counter. Okay, yeah, I know we're at brain training, but I don't like brain training. Some of you may be wondering, what the hell is this? This is Spyro, and I'm gonna prove it's Spyro. Spyro Shadow Legacy. This is the only Spyro game I have ever played, and I don't hear anyone talking about it. Genuinely, it's the second game, it's not really game franchise, but it's literally the second franchise I know that has a Shadow Realm. I'm pretty sure you can already tell what the first one is. But out of all of the Spyro, people talk about the original Spyro games. I've never played them, I can't play them. But no one talks about the Spyro Legacy. It's a good game. Anyway, semi-passive, or semi-aggressive rant aside about Spyro Shadow Legacy, which I haven't fully played in like 7 years. Again, one we've seen, Mario Kart DS. Love this game. I've put way too many hours into this game. I've never unlocked Rob though. This one. Yeah, this beauty, it's like, you know, everybody knows this game. Everybody knows, you know. Just everyone knows what this game is. I'm gonna give you 3 seconds to guess what it is. 3, 2, it's Carnival Games. If you didn't get that, you're not a Nintendo fan. Rayman DS, the only Rayman game I have ever played. I got given to this by my brother. I kept beating the game, getting to save Lie. I don't even know if that was the end of the game. I just kept getting to the part where you'd save Lie, and I kept resetting because I didn't know what to do. I played it like 5-6 years later. I can't even get past one of the first hurdles. And by hurdles, I mean trying to jump from cliff to cliff because I can't figure out the whole flying mechanic where he flies with his ears. Time for the boxed ones. Now, I did sell a bunch of them. As I said, I could put them on screen, sold a bunch of them, and I'm going to get some more. We have Sonic Rush. Now, Sonic Rush. Sonic Rush is one of the games, and my first ever Sonic game. It's one of those games that it may not be the best in some people's eyes, but I will defend it with my life. I will defend it with everything I have, including if I have to sell my soul. This game is amazing, and no one can tell me otherwise. Sonic Rush Adventure, never played it. It's from what I've seen, it doesn't seem that bad. And then, of course, there's a trilogy, okay? So, Sonic Colors, I've gotten to like the 3rd boss. You know, the one with the drill mechanic? I had to watch a YouTube video as to how to do that drill mechanic. I could not get that yellow wisp. It wouldn't let me get that Will-O-Wisp. Where have I heard that before? I have played a little bit of Sonic Colors Wii. That was at a friend's house. That was about it. Played a tiny bit of it and then thought, okay, this is fine. Found out I had a DS release. And I was like, I mean, I do have a Nintendo Wii, but I want to be different and pick the DS version because I have never heard anyone talk about this DS version unless they're specifically talking about the Sonic Rush trilogy, because a lot of people I've kind of watched videos on say that Sonic Colors only released for the Nintendo Wii. No, it didn't, and I have proof of it. Pokemon Diamond. It's Pokemon Diamond. Yeah, it's still in there. I got the trainer's guide. Oh, I even got the receipt for it. When did I get this? Lovely receipt. When did I buy this? It was like 45 quid. Oh my god, I got this almost a year ago, 8th of March. Wow, that's like, I don't know, that's at least 3 weeks before my birthday. There you go, we'll just put that back in there. It's Pokemon Diamond, not much to say about it, despite the fact that I've had it for literally almost a year. I have never completed it. I think I'm at like, what, 6 gym badges? Maybe 7? I think about 6 gym badges, that's it. And yeah, that's it. That's the DS line. Time for the Nintendo Wii line. No, I'm not doing this in order of what console I had introduced because I don't want to. I have 3. One of them isn't even a Nintendo Wii game, but I'm counting it because the Nintendo Wii can play it. Mario Kart Wii. I got this 2 days ago. It's Monday as we're recording this video. Probably Monday by the time I've released it. I got it on Saturday, so 2 days ago. I've played this. I love it. It's Mario Kart Wii. I suck at the motion controls, so yes, I did play it with the nunchuck. Haven't played with the GameCube controller, but I did play it with the nunchuck and the Wii remote. I am not playing it correctly, but those goddamn Wii controls are annoying. I don't know if it's because my steering wheel is a third party and not actually official. I don't care. It's a steering wheel. I suck at the motion controls. But Mario Kart Wii is arguably the best Mario Kart next to Mario Kart DS. Do I have to explain myself? Now, again, I have a funny story for this. I got this less than a week ago. Okay, I got this less than a week ago, and now I'm stuck, and I nearly broke my I nearly broke my Wii control, my GameCube controller. I think I was more closer to breaking my hands than the GameCube controller. I rage at games pretty often, even if it's raging at Shadow the Hedgehog, where I'm stuck in the egg base. Literally, like, what, the 4th level? I'm doing the neutral route too. Isn't that supposed to be like the easiest one? I've literally just met Omega. Now, I had originally bought this for the PlayStation 2. Now, I have just realised that I have a PlayStation 3. I can't show you it and I haven't mentioned it, but I do have a stack of games to show for that one as well. This video may be really long. The whole thing with Shadow the Hedgehog is that I've originally bought it for PlayStation 2, thinking, I have a PlayStation 3, I can play it. Guess what? My model isn't the one that's compatible. The one with the little 4 USB ports at the front, no, I don't have it. I have the fat one, the big one, the one with the one with the arch on top of it, the one with the weird little thing coming out, which I don't really know what it is, but you have a controller stand, I think, for it. The one. So, I thought, oh, okay, well, what I'll do, I was like, I only paid like 8 quid for it. What I'll do, I'll buy an Xbox version. My Xbox One isn't compatible with it, because it's one of the games that the Xbox One isn't compatible with. So it's like, I've just spent like 20 quid on 2 Shadow the Hedgehog games that I can't even get. Okay, well, what's one that I can get? The GameCube version. I thought I picked up the wrong game. This is the GameCube version. I can do that, and then looked at the price and thought, 38 quid. Plus then I had to get a memory card, plus the GameCube controller. So in total, because I needed to get the GameCube controller and the memory card, I've spent like 60 quid. And that's not including the other 2. So in total, I have spent, I have at one point in time owned all of the ports of Shadow the Hedgehog, bar the PlayStation 3 version, because that's not a physical release. And I've also spent about 60 or so quid just on Shadow the Hedgehog games in general. I was determined. Sonic and the Secret Rings. I got this like 2 weeks ago. I played it the night I got it. Haven't picked it up since. The reason why is because I like the idea. Haven't heard some good reception about this game, but I like the idea. The only issue is the fact that, my god, is it difficult to control. I might play it. I'll probably play it some later after I've done this, because it's currently, I don't know what time it is, but it's like definitely past 8 o'clock at night. So yeah, fun. Okay, this section's going to be really short, because as I said, I only have one N64 game, and it's Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. And the thing is that I got this. I originally got Pokemon Snap, didn't like it, resold it. Like this. I've kind of stuck on it. I'm going to restart it. But this is pretty good. I like this game. Then I thought, oh, I want to get Majora's Mask, because I originally wanted to play Majora's Mask, because I know nothing about Zelda, except for Majora's Mask. I like those masks. I don't care. The whole, like, Song of Healing is good, and yes, I was a Ben Drown fan. Don't question me. Why did I say it like that? However, to get an English copy, it's like 40 or 50 quid. Not that bad compared to other games. But are you kidding me? 40 to 50 quid for just one game that come out like nearly 26 years ago? I don't want to spend that much. Just emulate it. I did emulate it. It sucked. So, but oh, you can get a Japanese copy for like 15 or so quid. That's fun and all, but I don't have a Japanese N64 and I can't get one. Okay, Switch games. Nintendo Switch. Sonic Origins Plus. Yes, I'm using the other cover because I think it looks good. Now, Sonic Origins Plus, it's good. It's the only way I'm going to be able to play Sonic CD without spending like 40 to 60 quid. Or maybe even less, just kind of spending that on a Sonic Gems collection for the GameCube. And I think that has Sonic R, so I may still get it, because I do want to play Sonic R, but then don't want to buy a Sega Saturn, because I could be the third person in the world to own Sonic Jam. Because for some reason I find that people can only get it for like 200 quid, but I mean, hey, I live near a game shop called CEX, yes, and they sell it fully boxed for like 38, and that's really good. I mean, okay, yeah, I did just complain about about spending 40 quid on a game that came out like 26 years ago when Sonic Jam is arguably longer, as well as the fact that the game is actually shorter. But if most people are spending like 200 quid for this, 38 is a really good deal. Sonic Mania Plus. Now, I bought this game because I had like a lightsaber, like a general metal lightsaber that I sold to my brother, who actually gave it to me originally, but I don't want it anymore, so I said, hey, you sell this, give me 40 quid. Okay, yeah, that's fine. So I bought Shadow the Hedgehog Squishmallow, and I bought Sonic Mania Plus. Didn't really play it, have started playing it again. Studiopolis is the best one ever made. Pokemon Violet. This was the one that I got on the release day. It took me 2 years to complete. Literally, the game, at one point, I become so disinterested in it, I didn't pick it up for another 2 years. I got this game on release. I didn't finish it until, like, December or so of 2024. I just didn't want to play this game. It was good, but then I got to the recipe thing where you have to guess the secret recipe to do the gym leader, and I just didn't like it. I didn't like it. Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. We got this with the Nintendo Switch. It's a fun game. Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. It's nice. All I have to say. Pokemon Legends Arceus. A really good game. I don't really have much to say. I have a manual thingy. Actually, I've just realised they should bring back manuals. Seriously, they should bring back manuals. Why did they stop making them? But there's no thing. It shows Brilliant Diamond, Shining Pearl. I'm not getting it. PlayStation 3. I will admit, most of these games, and by most of them I mean literally nearly every single one in this collection, I got pretty recently. I haven't played them, but I'm still going to cover them anyways. Minecraft PlayStation 3 Edition. For some reason, my brain thought, hey, I could spend like 15, 20... however much quid to get it on laptop, but then I thought, no, I'm a console player. I would play it on Xbox One. I would play the Xbox One edition, liked it, thought I could get the Xbox 360 edition. No, get the PlayStation 3 edition. It's nice. And then I decided to play from the original, like one release, so the original like version that this game released on. And then stopped because I didn't like how the boats work. I literally couldn't go anywhere. The boat sucks, and now I'm playing from like an outdated version of 2020, and I'm really happy about that because the ores haven't changed. And I did like the retexturing of it, but my god, the ore changes was terrible. Sonic Generations. I'm like not even complete with this. I'm like halfway, not even halfway. It's a good game. I got stuck. Speed Highway or whatever the hell it's called is a very good game. I'm looking to get Sonic Adventure 2 at some point, not for the Dreamcast, for the Game Boy. Not the Game Boy, it wasn't even released for the Game Boy, the GameCube. I actually don't know what this one is. What is this called? Uncharted 3 Drake's Deception. I never played it. Bioshock Infinite, never played it. It looks interesting, but okay. Star Wars Force Unleashed. Star Wars Force Unleashed. It's, hold on, is there anything inside? Oh, there's a receipt. Star Wars Force Unleashed 2. Never played it. Again, still never really played it. You'll see that be a common theme. Vin Diesel Wheelman. Now, funny thing about this, so I was recording this. I was talking to my mum and my brother, saying, hey, I like racing games, and from what I've heard, this is a racing game. It might not be a racing game, just looking at the back, it looks like a first-person shooter plus a racing game. And then thought, you know what? I like racing games, I'll play this. I want to play it. And instead of calling it Wheelman, I called it Wheelchair. I called it, instead of it being called Wheelman, I called it Wheelchair. And I don't know why I did that. Assassin's Creed Black Flag. I've only ever owned one Assassin's Creed game, and that was Assassin's Creed Syndicate for the Xbox One. Never really played it. It exists, I guess. It definitely exists. Sega Mega Drive Ultimate Collection. Oh my god, this is how I originally played the first original games. I played a tiny little bit of Echo the Dolphin, got very confused, decided to stop quitting it. I played a tiny little bit of Streets of Rage, and I thought I was going to play some Alex Kidd. Not sure if I am, but I could try and look into some other franchises, but I mostly got this because I can play Sonic, and then realised I couldn't play Sonic CD, the one I actually really wanted to play. Prototype. I do have Prototype 1, I do have Prototype 2, but I think I left that behind. I also got Resident Evil 5. I have played a tiny little bit of these two, like I played a bit of Resident Evil 5, didn't really like it, played a bit of Prototype, liked it more, but it exists, I guess. So that's all of my games. It exists. I say it exists a lot. They're good, okay? I like the games, as I said, all of these, except for the PlayStation games, I have played. I have played every single one of these. Have I completed them? No. Have I at least gone halfway through them? Most of them, yes. But the other ones, either I haven't played or just haven't played mostly. But I have gotten through most of these, and I plan to get more. I'm planning on getting Mario Kart Double Dash for the Game Boy, not the Game Boy, the GameCube, I keep calling it Game Boy. I plan on getting Mario Kart 64 because I want to collect the Mario Kart games. Maybe Kirby, I can give Kirby a go. I mean, I'm not really one for the cute ones, but apparently Kirby has some Dark Lore. I may be wrong with that, but I guess it exists. So, yay, I'll figure that one out. I think I may review a DVD collection next.